Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And as we take a long look here at Kawhi Leonard, guys, what's your thought on him?
A very encouraging start to Leonard's career, Kevin. He's a tough defender, an excellent rebounder, and his offensive game expanded pretty quickly his rookie season as well.
I expect his offense to continue growing too. His huge hands help him in that regard, Steve. Great nose for the ball, high rate of steals, an expert at stripping it away. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And here is Parker. Back to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Leads him in there. Splitter uses the glass to finish the layup. Splitter's got the opening field goal of the game for the Spurs. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Green. Dishes it to Durant. From 11 feet away. A rebound by the Spurs.
A well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. Parker off the pick from Splitter. Parker passes to Splitter. He used that pick to get in close. Splitter's got his second basket of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Durant up top. He's covered by Leonard. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Good on the second free throw.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Curry against Parker. Curry kicks to Green. From deep. They get it back. Outside for Durant. Bang shot. No good.
Still looking for that first two. 0-4 now.
Here's Ginobili. Feeds it to Splitter. Outside Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Here's Splitter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Splitter's got his third basket of the night right there.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. A lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn the timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Now, here's Green. Outside Durant. And the shot is good. Popping in off the front of the rim.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Parker with it. Ginobili outside. Duncan with the screen on Thompson. Ginobili dishes to Duncan. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Durant gets it to go.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Curry against Parker. Leonard. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Curry passes to Durant. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's McGee. And that one's good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Green. Thompson outside. Outside for Curry. Right side Curry. He passes to Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Brought the pick from Duncan. Parker kicks to Duncan. Passes it to Splitter. Back to Duncan. It's stolen by Green. Kicks to Durant. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs leading by 4. Ginobili dishes to Duncan. Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Ginobili left side. Back to Parker. There's the dish to Leonard. Leonard off the pick from Splitter. Leonard attacking off the left wing.
Very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Out to Thompson. The tray. Count that one.
Offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot. That's all. And if he runs his man off the screen or somehow finds an opening, well, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Thompson for 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
San Antonio leading. Parker kicks to Green. Pass to Duncan. He dishes it to Diaw. Back to Duncan. Defended by Durant. Shot to stop the drought. And Duncan finishes inside. And here is Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Green. Diaw with the steal. Green passes to Leonard. And uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Timeout called the Warriors. Julian. He's checked in for Golden State. Poked loose. Green with the ball. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Parker against Curry. And that one's good. Parker.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Curry. Back to Durant. The feed to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 3. Parker outside. Green. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Duncan. And the Spurs scoring again.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Thompson off the pick from Pachulia. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession. You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time, but if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Warriors have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Spurs leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Parker dishes to Green. Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Duncan. Nice move. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the rejection by Leonard. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs out in front. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, kind of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, Splitter is out there at Boris Diaw. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Green, and it's Mills in at the 1.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Green against Thompson. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Here's Mills, guarded by Curry. Leonard attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And Patrick Mills gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Thompson passes to Pachulia. Golden State moving it around. Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Now here's Curry, covered by Mills.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Ginobili working against Curry. Ginobili attacking, and that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. Now, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
Curry kicks it to West. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Outside Curry. West setting the pick for Curry. And there's the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Mills dishes to Diallo. Ginobili off a pick from Splitter. Iguodala with the block. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Iguodala with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Pachulia, good.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Ginobili off a pick from Splitter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Ginobili. And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in, and so he hits both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. West setting the pick for Curry. Back to West. Deflects the pass. Now Mills. Ginobili outside. No good there off the double clutch.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Curry against Ginobili. Curry passes to West. Diallo on him. No good. Excellent D there from Boris Diallo.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
West with the ball. Now guarded by Splitter. West to screen on Green. Thompson inside the line. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Tim Duncan, who's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patrick Mills. San Antonio calls timeout. And at this part of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during the telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated. All game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and... Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve. He has the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Pass to Duncan. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Livingston kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Livingston. Back to Durant. Pocket 6. Dishes to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gets the bucket.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Draw up the pick from Duncan. Parker drives in. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Parker's got 5 now.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Durant with it. Now defended by Bellinelli. And Durant backing in. Feeds to Livingston. He passes to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Bellinelli is covering. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Durant for 3.
It's plain and simple. He's going to need to do more here in the second.
Passes it to McGee. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green kicks to Thompson. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Ginobili on the way. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Thompson for 3. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The Warriors have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And Pachulia drops them both. Spurs leading by 9. And Parker, here we go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Curry dishes to Green. No good with the triple. Stolen. Pachulia kicks to Thompson. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Kicks to Splitter. Now the dish to Parker. Here's Duncan. And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And when you get to such a game with implications like this, I mean, guys, more times you will see reviews like this during the postseason when there's more on the line.
No question, Clark. I mean, every basket is so important. I like going to the...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round one of the end.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Warriors trail by 9. We've got Steph Curry. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. That's the Warriors' foul.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Parker drives in. Pass to Duncan. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Pushing it out. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, I'm Ginobili. The Warriors have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. First one falls for him. Durant hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Stolen by Thompson. He dishes it to Green. The feed now to Durant. 6 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the way. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Leonard the pass to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. There's the bucket. Good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. He kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Green from 6 feet. Taken away. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. No up. Great D that time from Duncan.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And Green gets it to go.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Ginobili on the wing. Parker outside. There's the pass to Splitter. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. And 12 points for Tony Parker.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hope they get it back. Tries again. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 14 points for Kevin Durant. Parker dishes to Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Curry against Parker. Curry kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. And it's going to be a 3-second call. San Antonio leading by 5. Back to Leonard. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Misses in close. Outside, Green. Durant for 3. Again, Durant missing.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Parker up top, guarded by Kirk. Back to Duncan. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Outside, Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker off the pick from Split. And that one's good. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And one thing about him that might not show up in the box score, but is as important as anything else, is his leadership. I mean, he sets the tone for this team, and all of his teammates follow his example.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Leonard against Durant. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
On defense, San Antonio. Green with a screen on Parker. Curry outside. Shots good. Cruz got 6.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Doubled by McGee. It's stolen. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark powering the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Number 22. He's covered by Leonard. There's West. Kept alive. Pass to McGee. For the tie. And it's good on the way in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. They're back to square one. Whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Tim Duncan's been playing well. He's got 13 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going. Well, at least they have the advantage, but if they don't get a stop here, that missed free throw could prove to be a killer.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Parker passes to Green. Oh, here's Parker. 14 points for him. Into Tim Duncan. Iguodala with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio leading. Here's Parker. Cannot hit. Nice D from McGee.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Here's Leonard. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Boy, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Here's Livingston, and he slams it one-handed. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's Duncan. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Duncan's got 6 in the quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Parker with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Parker's running. And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run-out seed. That's perfection to me.
Back to Iguodala. Leonard with the steal. San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Ginobili, and he banks in the layup. Ginobili's got 13.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Ginobili, 13 points in the game. One second left, and no good trying to get that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
On the court for San Antonio, Boris Diaw is out there with Green. Then there's Ginobili. That's Splitter, and it's Mills in at the point guard position.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Durant hits them both.
You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Curry with the steal, and now Curry running the floor all by himself. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it quick and it's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Splitter, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Spurs lead by 2. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Iguodala with the steal. And now here's Durant, the 5th.
Up high and down hard. That's complete disregard for human life and his own safety. Pulling a move like that.
He just couldn't help himself, could he?
Right between the eyes, as somebody I know might say.
Ginobili with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And here's Mills for 3. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Outside for Curry. Ginobili with the steal. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done. Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thank you, Doris. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Parker with the steal. Only one man back on D. Leonard dishes to Green. Good!
So deflating for a team. Clark coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Back to Durant. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout. You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Just 5 to shoot. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Not a whole lot that they're doing right defensively at this stage after playing a pretty solid first half.
And Leonard backs down. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And what a game for Leonard. 15 points and also a block shot. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys. They're still right in this thing, but missing the free throw keeps them in a 2-possession deficit.
Curry against Parker. Curry gets the screen from Pachulia. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 4. It's Parker with the drive. Great tee that time from Green.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside, Green dishes it to Durant. He's covered by Leonard. And he takes that one up and powers it through. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Splitter is checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Duncan. Here's Parker. No good off the front iron.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Curry against Parker. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. Parker with the steal. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
The Pachulia the pass to Curry. Right side Curry. Second chance shot. Good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Ginobili attacking. Rejected by Pachulia.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 19 points, and with 7 points coming from the free throw line, that's some good work.
Really is. I mean, he's going to have some bruises to show for it because he's been knocked around a little bit, but you got to love the aggressiveness.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Curry against Parker. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Leonard dishes to Spurs, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is.
No, you know what, Ken? Come on, Ken. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
He's checked in for Pachulia. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Duncan against Iguodala. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Here's Green. Back to Iguodala. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving him a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Daniel Green, who's checked in for Splitter. Leonard. Another shot. Duncan can't hit.
And this is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. Curry kicks to Durant. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Green. Ginobili outside. Spurs passing it around. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Outside Durant. He's covered by Leonard.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a two-possession game. Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now Iguodala, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ginobili against Durant. Green with a screen on Parker. It's Curry outside. The shot will not go. Good D by Parker. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Gives him the lead pass. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Duncan. Can't cash in.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted. But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. Good job.
Here's Leonard. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight games.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA.
It's real simple. You got 2 more quarters and that's it. Now, most of you have been playing this game for 10 years. You got 2 more quarters, and after that, most of you will never play this game again as long as you live. I want you to take a moment, and I want you to look each other in the eyes. I want you to put each other in your hearts forever, because forever is about to happen here in just a few minutes.
I got my fans in the stands, my team on my back, my family in my heart. I put my city on the map. See, I'm cool with my school, but I know I can do better. I checked the mail yesterday and not one college letter, not one college offer after all this hard work. I'd be telling you a lie if I said it didn't hurt. So how do I stay focused in this game called life? And do I have a fair chance when this world's so shite? See, we all pay a price. I got some things on my mind, but I need to regain my focus, cause it's game time. Give all, leave nothing. In the end, I gotta choose. Clear eyes, full heart, I can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes. Now look me in the eyes and put your hand in mine. Whatever's about to happen right here in this moment of time. So let's draw a line right here in the sand, and let it be said that on this very day is the day that we took a stand. Cause not just the game, it's more than the game, it's more than the hurt, it's more than the pain, it's more than the glory, it's more than the fame. This right here's about legacy, man, so it's bigger than me, it's bigger than us. We can lose sight in the midst of the fuss. Let's slow it down and take it in. Enjoy this moment, what's the rush? They want it bad, but we wanted more. This is what we've been waiting for. With tears in our eyes, we let our hearts roar. Unleash war, we walk out this door. We won't be delayed, we won't be denied. In the end, we won't refuse.